Live from NBC5, this is NBC5 News Today at 9.
And gluten-free labels are getting a new look. Maybe it's confusing. We'll spell it all out for you next here in studio.
Well, so many people are eating a gluten-free diet, but starting on August 5th, some things are going to change when you go buy gluten-free groceries. The FDA is requiring that all food products that say they're gluten-free to contain less than 2 parts per million of gluten. So what does that mean for all of us? We have brought in Joel Warady. He's part of the allergy-friendly food company called Enjoy Life Foods to kind of break this down for us. What does that mean? 2 parts per million?
Yeah, so actually it's 20 parts per million. Just want to make sure that everyone understands. And what it means is that on those products that are considered gluten-free, they have less than 20 parts per million of gluten in the product itself. Prior to this new regulation, there were no regulations in the United States, so any product that said gluten-free could have been above 20 parts per million.
Okay, so how does it become known that a product does indeed have fewer than 20 parts per million?
Yeah, so with this new regulation, all companies that are calling their products gluten-free, they have to comply with the FDA standards. However, it is still self-policing, so there are no tests that a consumer can do at home. They just have to trust that now with the regulations that start August 5th of this year, they are going to be in compliance.
So would there be a situation where someone could buy something that says gluten-free, they have this celiac condition, they eat it, they have some adverse reaction, and that product certification could be revoked?
Yes, unfortunately, the only way that a consumer can protect themselves is if they do buy a product and then become ill, they can report it to the FDA, and then the FDA will test the product itself. It's important to know that the FDA is not testing products that are on shelf prior to anyone complaining about it.
Okay, so break this situation down for us. Do most people at this point who are gluten intolerant know that yet?
Well, it's a good question. There's about 3 million people in America today that actually have celiac disease, but of those people, only 85% are undiagnosed.
Oh, wow.
And then in addition, there's 22 million people that have some type of gluten intolerance. So in the past, it might have been diagnosed as IBS, irritable bowel syndrome,
right,
but today it is a gluten intolerance.
So what are the symptoms that people who may be watching this wondering, okay, am I among that 85% that don't even know about it yet? What should they be paying attention to?
Yeah, certainly they want to look at, if they're having intestinal problems, if they're having diarrhea, if they're having brain fog. That's something. In fact, there's a book out called Grain Brain that is written by Dr. David Perlmutter that talks about how the reduction of gluten really helps this reduction of brain fog.
Okay, you brought in some products for us to show, these under the brand Enjoy Life. They look delicious. Tell us about these.
Right, so on the products that we have, Enjoy Life, in addition to following the FDA standards, our products are also GFCO certified, meaning they're gluten-free certified. When you have third-party certification, it actually means it's under 10 parts per million.
Oh.
So it's above and beyond the FDA standard.
You're exceeding things.
Exactly.
Going above and beyond. Joel Warady with Enjoy Life Foods. Thank you so much for joining us. Great information about this
Thanks for having me.
Growing problem, actually, that a lot of people obviously aren't aware of quite yet.
Appreciate it.
Susan?
All right, good stuff. Well, we have some good